makes your garden grow? Water and sunshine. What makes your spirit grow? Knowing that she'll be mine.
Hello everyone, welcome to Freedom Homestead. I'm Tangie, and this is a video that I said I would do for you all. Several of you, I believe, are waiting on it. So I wanted to go ahead and get this done. Today we are making laundry soap, and if you watched my Pantry Chat, which I will throw in the description box below, I had mentioned that I was trying to find ways to cut costs just because of the way things are with the supply chain, just trying to watch our money very closely, as well as have things in bulk. And so this was just the easiest and best way to do it, and that is making laundry soap. And this is something I haven't done in a really long time, but it's very simple. All of the ingredients can be found at your local big box store usually. I did have to order the washing soda because when I went to Walmart and I went to a couple of Dollar Generals, they were completely out. So I did have to order it. But other than that, everything else I got at Walmart. So this is going to make a year's worth of laundry soap, and it cost me less than $25. This is one of those things that you can make super duper basic. In other words, there are a couple of ingredients in here that were not necessary. I just wanted to add it because I wanted to. And there's like 100 different laundry soap recipes out there. Some liquid, some that don't include borax, some, there's just, like I said, there's just so many different variations. And then, you just find what your family likes and what works best for you. This is a high efficiency washer safe detergent. And I would say that the only thing that you might run into is that this detergent doesn't dissolve fantastically in cold water. But if that's something that bothers you, there's two different things that you can do. One, you can dissolve it in warm water before you add it to your washer, or two, look up a recipe on how to make the DIY liquid detergent. In fact, a lot of recipes are even cheaper than this. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna get started. This is super duper simple. So what you need is a 4-pound box of borax. This is just a wash tub that I have lined with a trash bag. And I'm hoping that this works, mixing it this way. Now, I used to have a 5-gallon bucket that I would mix this in, but I no longer have that bucket. So we're gonna do the best that we can. I decided I'm gonna stand for this. This recipe calls for the whole box of borax, so we're gonna pour the whole thing into a trash bag, a clean trash bag. And don't worry, you can reuse this when you're done. We're going to use a 4-pound box of baking soda, the whole box, once again. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and close this up and move this around to mix some of it up. Can y'all see the dust? I'm tasting it. But you can see why I wanted to put it in a garbage bag, just to do this number, mix it all up. Now to this, we're gonna add a whole box of the super washing soda. I'm gonna mix this up a little bit too. Did I just tear a hole? I just tore a hole in the bag. I tore a hole in the bag, so I'm just gonna open it and mix it in this washing tub. So we've given up on the garbage bag because I tore a hole in it. So now I'm just mixing this with a spoon and just trying to get this, mixed as we go. We're gonna add this one, this is almost a 2-pound tub of oxyclean, and I've seen recipes that use more. I've also seen recipes that use less, but this one so far has worked fine. We're just gonna stir this up a little bit. And the next thing you want is 3 bars of laundry soap shredded. I didn't buy bars of soap because I didn't want to shred them. So I bought laundry flakes. And so I did spend a little bit more, but I basically paid them $1 to shred it for me. So each box of Zote soap is equivalent to 2 bars of soap. So I just need 1.5, which means the next year when I need to make more soap, I'll only need to buy 1 box. All right, so we'll do 1 whole box of the Zote soap. Other recipes say Fels Naptha soap, which is fine. I've used that before. I've even seen where some people use bars of ivory soap, which is really great if you have allergies. So just to show you what this looks like. So this is what the box of Zote soap looks like, the flakes. Also seen where people will take the bars of laundry soap and put them in the microwave, and then it crumbles right in their hand. It's amazing, actually. All right, I'm gonna eyeball it and try to get half the box. I'd say that's about right on. So we'll save that for next year. All right, so this is what it looks like now. And I'm gonna stir some more. So when storing your soap, you wanna make sure that you put it in an airtight container, because if moisture gets in this, it's gonna get lumpy. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this whole container of the Gain Fireworks. You do not have to use this. You don't have to use any scent beads at all if you don't want to, especially if you're allergic. I have seen where people will put essential oils in it. I have never done that. That's what I like. And this, normally people use the big container for it, but where Jack works, they actually require that you don't wear strong smelling smells, whether it's cologne or soap or whatever. So this will help keep the scent of his clothes light. So you just want to make sure that your mixture is mixed really, really well. You don't want like a big concentration of soap flakes in one area and a big concentration of your scent beads in another area, but that just everything is equally dispersed. I'm making the biggest mess. All right, so I think mine's mixed pretty good. All right, so now I'm gonna spoon this into a container. This is not big enough to hold it, obviously, but I think I have a few of these. And then whatever we use in the laundry room can be like a jar or something. All right, so I'm just gonna use a 1 cup scoop and measure that, or scoop it into here. So while I'm doing this, let me tell you a little bit more about this soap. So like I said, you're gonna use 1 tablespoon per load, per large load. If your clothes are particularly nasty, say you've, maybe it's butchering day on the homestead, or maybe your kids, you know, got in a mud puddle, or your husband's been working on a vehicle, then you can definitely use, you know, another scoop or half a scoop. But for your normal dirt, 1 tablespoon is plenty. Like I said, this will definitely last us a year, maybe even a little more. And that's, I mean, we do laundry sometimes multiple times a day. All right, so there is 1 container, and I think I have enough maybe to do another one, which I do have. So we'll work on that here shortly. Curious about what I'm storing the detergent in. My mom actually bought these for me a few years ago at Dollar General. I think they were less than $5. They have a screw-on lid. They're actually food safe. I don't have a bucket to put these in, so this is what I'm using. Plus this will store nicely downstairs or even upstairs. And then we just have some chalkboard labels that a friend sent to us, Miss Susan. And it comes with a chalk pen, and so I'm just writing on here.
It'll wash it out. It's okay.
No, clay won't. It stains really bad.
Now it's like gray color now. Yeah, it's like.
It'll still stain. Whatever, just buy me a new one. All right.
How much are the cookies?
They're like $100. So I'm just putting on here laundry soap, 1 tablespoon per load. See? I've got soap up my nose, or I've got this stuff up my nose. Awesome. And just for the record, if you're wondering how I'm gonna store the Zote, the leftover Zote soap, I'm gonna keep it in this oxyclean container, and then I'm just gonna label it. See, it all fit. See it? Now it's in an airtight container. Beautiful. And I will just label it, and I will keep it with my bulk, oh my gosh, that's so heavy, my bulk detergent. All right, guys, I hope you give this a try. Please let me know if you do. A couple of things that I wanted to mention, like I said before, you will use 1 tablespoon per load, and you want to make sure that you actually put the soap in the washer before you put your clothes in there. So go ahead and turn your washer on, get the water running, and that will help the soap to dissolve before you get your clothes in there. Also, you might have seen some recipes where folks will throw their detergent into a food processor and grind it down. You can certainly do that, and that might help your soap dissolve better in cold water. I have never done that and haven't had a problem. The only time that I found that I had a problem is if I put the soap on top of the clothes instead of putting the soap in first, letting the water get in there and, you know, dissolving it a little bit. So if you found this video helpful and you want to see more, please let me know. My plan currently, I still have some cleaners that I'm working through where I've bought concentrate from Grove Collaborative. But my plan is once those run out, I am going to just start making my own. And if you would like to see that, where I make my own window cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, any of that stuff, let me know. It might be a while. Like I said, I'm working through what I currently have. But yeah, let me know and I'll be happy to share those with you as well. Very simple ingredient stuff that you probably already have in your house. You just want to make sure you have, keep some of your old spray bottles, which is what I plan on doing. So anyway, all right, that's all I've got for you guys today. Until next time, remember to be vigilant, be prayerful, be prepared. God bless you and your family, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.